What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you've been a subscriber for a while now, this is probably the most natural you have ever seen me. And that is because, as you can tell by the title, today we are doing an ultimate quarantine glow up. And I mean, quarantine is a great time just to strip everything back, give your hair, face, body just like a break from things. And I have been doing that literally for like the past week. But I personally love getting glam. I cannot wait to get all dressed up and decked out to the goods, honey, when this is over and we can start going out again. So I thought I would just like, you know, get my routine in check when it comes to my tanning routine, hairstyling and like makeup that I'm loving. So when we get the green light and I know exactly what my first night out is gonna be, I know what I'm gonna be doing to prep for it. So like I said, we are gonna be going through like my tanning routine involving, you know, prepping for tan, what tan I've been using. I have actually partnered with U-Tan for this, one of my favorite tanning brands, so I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a minute. I'm going through my hair and makeup just to go from this to this. You see, like this is what I live for and I'm striving for, and I cannot wait to be like that. And as much as I love being natural like this as well, I love the glam side too. So if you're loving the sound of this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, it's time to go 0 to 100, you guys. Let's jump right into the video. So this is actually gonna be like a 2-day process. That is when you know that it's an ultimate transformation, because I feel like tan always works the best kind of when you sleep in it. So I want to give you the full shebang, the full process. And like I said, I have partnered with one of my favorite tanning brands, U-Tan, for this segment of the video. I have loved U-Tan products for some time now. It's one of my favorite tanning mousses. They have such like a variety of products that I use. You guys know I love the U-Tan Jamie Genevieve 50% Darker Mist. Rave about that all the time. I love the color and undertone of their turbo mousse. It's been like an original OG in my tanning collection. They've actually come out with new scents of the turbo mousse. They've got like a cherry and almond scent, and I feel like good smelling tan is a must have, but the original tanning mousse is just one of my faves. And another exciting product that they've got that I'm going to show you today is their super strength tan remover. Getting off tan can be such a struggle, although I did actually shower earlier and gave myself a light kind of exfoliant. I've been using the turbo tan mousse for some time now. You guys have been asking me what tan I've been using, and I always reply to your comments telling you that it's this, and it actually fades really naturally. I don't find that I'm always like scrubbing like and getting that tiger bread effect. If you're an avid fake tan user like me, tiger bread skin, we know that's like the #1 struggle, but with this it kind of fades naturally and I don't find that I get that effect. But if you're using just like a different tanning brand and you're struggling to get it off, this is amazing for just getting that stubborn little bit of tan. You can leave it on for as little as 5 minutes if it's just been like a 3-day-old tan or something like that. 10 minutes if it's just been like, if it's quite like a build-up of tan. You can even leave it on for like 15 to 30 minutes if you've been like really layering it up and you're really struggling to get it off. I have basically got majority of it off. I am just gonna apply this to any little maybe stubborn bits that I've got like on my elbows or stuff like that, and then you literally just wipe it off with a cloth. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this now. It does really suggest that you have like a bath and you apply it then when your skin's really like warm, but I showered earlier and I don't want to be too wasteful, and like I said, I basically exfoliated most of my tan off anyway. This is just going to be for little bits, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my dry skin and kind of show you how it works. So as you can see, there's not really like a huge amount of tan left on me, but I've got like a few just like stubborn bits like on my elbow, on my hand and stuff, which is what I'm going to use this for. And what I love most about this is that tan removing can be such like a really like dry, sometimes actually painful process, but this is actually infused with cannabis sativa seed oil, so it's meant to give you actually quite like a chilled out cleansing experience. It actually smells really like relaxing, and it's also super hydrating, so it's not going to leave your skin feeling dry or irritated like red raw or anything like that. So I'm actually just going to do a few pumps on my hand and just apply this, like I said, in the areas that I still just have a little bit, which is basically just on my hands and on my elbows. Actually maybe a little bit like under my arms. Does anyone else just get like a build up here? I always just get a build up here, and it almost feels like a moisturizer on your skin. It feels super hydrating. You can totally apply this to your whole body if you really like hate the exfoliating and scrubbing process and you want something a little bit more calming, cleansing, hydrating to remove your tan. So you can apply this to your whole body, apply it to little areas like me. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 or so minutes, so I'll be back to wipe it off and then we can start tanning, which as you can see, it needs to happen ASAP. So you guys have literally 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 10 minutes up for me, but like I said, if you really have like a lot of stubborn tan that you need to get off, that's the perfect time to just lather your body in it, whack a dressing gown on, hair mask, face mask or something, because now it's time to just take it off. If you're just doing a little bit like me, I'm just literally taking a damp cloth and just gonna rub on all the areas. Look, my elbow's actually like a normal color. I can never scrub that off. I literally, no matter how hard I try. But underneath my arms, you can see like the tan is coming off again on this elbow. Yes! I've used a few self-tan erasers in the past, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with me when they kind of were a little bit gimmicky. So when I saw that product, I was a bit like, eh. But honestly, like, this actually works. You can see it's super strength. It feels, it's left my skin feeling like really, really soft. And like I said, the smell of it as well, just really calming and relaxing. It's super gentle on your skin. It's not really hard at exfoliating like you might in the shower, and now your skin is like perfectly prepped. I always hate applying fake tan over like, even if there's just like a little bit left, it still just like never looks as good. So you want to make sure that you are properly rid of any previous tan. And now we're gonna move on to the tan, which is my favorite part. So today I'm going to be using my favorite one, which is just the Turbo Self Tan Mousse. This is the Bergamot and Calendula scent. I think I've pronounced that right. Like I said, they have got a cherry and almond scent if you want something a little bit more fruitier. This has just always been my go-to. So I'm just gonna take their mitt. This one actually has like a little thumb hole, which I love. It actually means that the mitt like stays on my hand. Like sometimes I find that it slips off. I don't know, is that just me? But I love the little thumb feature. So I'll do like one side of me, like, so you can really, really see the difference with this and why I love it. So I'm just gonna take like a good few pumps. I like to make sure that I've got a generous amount that I can spread. You can already see the color. It's like a beautiful, just realized I've put it on the side where I need to do this side. It is a beautiful like brown mousse, and it's not got like an ashy base or anything like that. It gives such like a natural golden looking tan, which you guys know is the kind of shade that I personally go for in a tan. And the formula actually contains no oil, which I didn't actually know this is so important if you want ultra dark tan. Now you guys, you know I said that my favorite scent was this one, the Bergamot and Calendula scent. Obviously, I do love a fruity smelling tan, as you guys know. So like if you like fruity tan, then the cherry and almond one will be more for you. But when I discovered this one, this smells like boys. You know that boy smell? Like, oh, I just hit myself in the face. That boy smell, you know, like men's aftershave, like that smell in a tan. I'm telling you, game changing. So you've not got that like classic gingerbread smell or anything like that. This actually smells good. I love the fact that this mousse isn't sticky, it's not tacky. I do like to pat the excess in. It just goes on so smoothly. It dries super quick and there's minimal transfer, which is why I don't mind like sleeping in it. And actually it's like 5:30 in the like evening right now. I feel really comfortable to just like sit around in this. And plus I'm a little bit biased. It says like most tans only need like 8 hours to develop, but I just like to sit in it and as long as possible. You can see that like gorgeous natural golden shade already. If I actually just do like a side by side, right now you can see it's such a natural undertone. It's pH balanced for like the like ultimate darkest tan. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of me and come back, because you guys know I've got like a different tanning routine when it comes to my face and I'm kind of looking ridiculous right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and tan the whole rest of my body. But that smell, oh my god, I can't get over it. I smell like boys. I smell like boys. I'm getting bronzed at the same time. I'm winning. Right, my body is now fully tanned, as you can see. One place I haven't tanned is my face. Now, as you guys know, I've avidly said this on my channel, I don't like to apply fake tan to my face. I will admit I have done in the past, but now that I've discovered this, I just don't do it. This is the Jamie Genevieve collab. This is their CBD tanning water, but it is in 50% darker, which I'm so obsessed with. I genuinely wake up with the most natural looking face tan. Again, they do actually have an almond milk tanning water, which is great for during the day, but what I love about this is that I know I'm gonna get a color that matches the rest of my body. And I'm sure every girl can relate, if you actually put tan on your face and you're like, I don't know, maybe sitting around for the evening or something like that, can't you just feel like your upper lip sweating a bit, and like you might cry in the night, or like your eyes water during the night or something, and you wake up and you're like, I literally look like Frankenstein with all the lines and stuff on your face. Not with this. Literally, I'm just gonna do a good dousing over my face. It's got that kind of like, I don't know, like spa-y smell as well. Like it's CBD tanning water, so it's actually really great to help sort of clearing up like little breakouts and stuff like that. It's so good for your skin. Another reason why I didn't like putting tan on my face, because I wasn't 100% sure if the ingredients were gonna be, you know, actually good on my face. This is like skincare, tanning, and it's like every lazy tanning girl's dream all in one. So that is basically my tanning routine done for the evening. My preferred like method is just to sleep in it. I feel like it's the easiest, hassle-free, even though I know it's literally like 6 p.m. But because it kind of dries super quick and it's not tacky, I'm feel quite comfortable just to like, you know, sit on the sofa, eat my dinner, let myself just bake and bronze. You can use the code Rach on UTAN to save yourself 20%, which is amazing if you want to, like I said, up your tanning game during this time. And I've just been loving these ones at the moment, especially the tanning water on the face. Obviously it's not instant tan, so this is what I look like currently, but obviously I'll be back in the morning to show you after, when I've rinsed it off, and to continue with this glow up. Good morning, everyone. Ooh, my voice. It is the next morning. I have fully slept in this tan, and I've had the tan on for a good 14 hours maybe, which is way more than needed, but this is the color that I am right now. But obviously this is still like with that top layer on that you wash off. My face, this color isn't gonna change, by the way. The tan that's on your face is kind of just like, that's it. So when I go in the shower, this color is not gonna change, but obviously I'm just gonna wash off the initial layer of this to obviously just increase the longevity and just even fade of your tan, and make sure you moisturize when you get out of the shower. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, shower myself off and moisturize to show you kind of the finished result. Then step one is complete, which I feel like is such like a big transformation when you have a perfect tan. It already lifts your mood from like a 0 to at least a 6. Like we're well over halfway. But next up is hair. You can see I've taken all my extensions out, and I literally look like a little baby, but you know, it's good to give your hair a break, and I'm excited to get glam with extensions and makeup just for you guys. But yeah, let me wash off the tan, moisturize, and show you the end result. So I have just kind of showered it off and moisturized, but I thought I would just show you what it looks like against a white wall instead of like with the natural light washing me off. It's just like such an even coating. I'm obsessed with the color. No dark knuckles or anything like that. Can I get a hallelujah? It's honestly so good. I just love the color that it leaves my skin. It looks super natural. I'm obsessed with the scent. I've just been loving UTAN products at the moment. I'm so happy I can offer you guys 20% off with the code Rach. So if you want to get any of the products that I have mentioned or anything else on their site, you can get a little discount too, save yourself some money. So all of that information I have left in the description bar down below, and a huge thank you again to UTAN for partnering with me on my tanning routine. But like I said, phase 1 is complete. It's time to sort out me bonnet and get into this glam makeup routine. Honest to God, at the before and after of this video, it's gonna be like catfish territory. You know that TikTok at the moment where it's like, the volume inside this bus is astronomical. That's how I feel about the level of catfishing going on, but we move, and that's what quarantine is all about. So for hair, we are doing the full shebang. I actually wear 2 shades of the Beauty Works clip-in extensions. These are the 22-inch. This is the shade High Contrast Warm, which I love so much because it has a darker root and it goes in to like a really light blonde, which I think a lot of you guys really have been loving in my hair. I did used to have the tapes, but I've taken them out and now I've just got clip-in, so I can just kind of pick and choose when I want to wear them. And I also wear the shade High Contrast Warm, which is like a beautiful honey color. I'm not going to be putting like the full set in. These are just like wefts of 4. I have actually, as you can see, pre-curled a bundle of hair, but I always like to pre-curl my extensions. I've pre-curled the singular clip-in ones, which they have 2 of, so 1, 2, and then these ones are just wefts of 3 clips. They're just a bit more comfortable for me, and also because I wear 2 different shades, just means I've got like little amounts that I can place in different places. Again, that we've got like the 2 singles and then the 2 wefts of 3. I pre-curl them just because I can spray them with hairspray and kind of leave them in their curls, which I find just holds the curl a lot more. This is literally like so scary, just like bundles of hair, but now I need to sort out the hair on my head. Right, you guys, we're in like a different angle. I'm keeping this video still like vlog style. The setup might look kind of familiar, but the camera that I film my makeup tutorials on is like right in front of me, and I've got the lights kind of here. So sorry if the lighting's a little bit off. Oh my god, look at my hair with no extensions in. I slept in plaits last night, so it's like a little bit frizzy, but we're literally just gonna be sectioning and curling off our hair, ready for the extensions. The curling wand I've decided to use today is this one from Mark Hill. I want kind of tighter curls, and I love my Beauty Works wands, but they're just a little bit thicker, and because my hair is like a little bit shorter, I just want to make sure the curl holds in place. So I put heat protection on my hair, and I'm just going to go ahead, section off and curl my hair, and then we'll be back to put the extensions in, which is like the biggest glow up and transformation. It's like one of my favorite things to do, and then we can also crack on with the makeup. Okay, so I've gone ahead and curled my hair. Why is short hair actually so cute? I'm obsessed with it, but now I'm just gonna section it off. What I love about having 2 shades of extensions is you can really mix it up. I could do a full head of just one color or a full head of the other color, and it's gonna obviously completely change the look. But you guys know the way that I had my hair with my tapes. I had both colors in. It created such a gorgeous blonde highlight, which I'm gonna do today. And I'm just gonna tease the root. I feel like it makes it so much easier for the extensions to grip, and I'm gonna take one of the 3 of the caramelized shade. So this is like the less blonde shade. I'm gonna pop that one in first. It's just like my base color, so like when I bring my hair forward, I've not got like a huge like blonde bit. I want it to kind of blend a bit more naturally. So that's that one done. Back comb. And then I'm gonna take one of the like blonde 3. Honestly, these extensions are so good. They're a little bit pricey, but they're so worth it. They're so good to style. They look so natural, and the color selection that they have is so good. That's kind of what it's looking like so far, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to add the rest and place the rest, and I'm gonna be back to show you the finished hair. This is what the finished hair looks like. So I went ahead and it went dark blonde in terms of the 3 pieces, and then I just put like the 2, I put the blonder one towards the back, and then the slightly kind of like more to my color one towards the front, so it just blends a little bit more naturally. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spray with perfume, but then we're gonna brush it through so they all blend together. I've left the link to the extensions down below. They honestly have like every single color under the sun. I'm obsessed with Beauty Works extensions. You guys know they make such a difference for your hair, and I've been loving their clip-ins. Like I said, I did have tapes, but I took them out, and I actually used the Beauty Works extension remover. But honestly, they're just so soft, so easy to style, and I just think make the biggest difference. But now we can move on to the makeup. So I'm just gonna clip my hair back. Today I'm shooting like some content, and I'm gonna be doing, I'm also shooting another video today that's gonna have gone up Sunday. So you will have already seen that, and this is basically the look that I'm doing for that. But it's basically like the all matte glam that I recently did. So I'm gonna leave the link to that YouTube video in the description bar, because that has got all the products that I'm gonna be using. And I'm just gonna speed through my glam makeup because I'm not doing anything new, but I want you guys to see the full transformation going on. I will call out any products if I'm using anything different, because I suppose we've got like some cool lashes. These ones are unicorn lashes in the style Vixen. I love unicorn lashes. I'm gonna use this Ciate London eyeshadow palette. This is the Saint-Tropez eyeshadow palette. It's just got like a bunch of shades in it that's like perfect for the look that I'm doing. I'm actually gonna take it old school and put some tape on my eyes because, I don't know, I'm feeling particularly lazy, and I actually really love using tape. Yeah, tape is in place, hair is back out the way, so it's time to start getting glam. So like I said, I've done like my eyeshadow. These are the lashes I'm going to be using. These are the unicorn lashes in Vixen. So these are the eyes. Don't worry, I'll be doing a full makeup close-up at the end, but just, you know, showing you the process. Now onto the skin, my favorite part. While the powder is baking in place, this is when I always go ahead and do my brows. And as per usual, I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I use the shades 3 and 3.5. I fill in my brow with 3, and then I take the shade 3.5, which is like a little bit darker, to kind of like do more like strokes. And then it kind of just gives the illusion of like a shadow. And I set it all in place with the 24-hour Clear Brow Gel. Winning combo, never changes, but I always just love to shout it out. Brows done. I feel like they just make such a difference on my face. That is 100% part of this glow up. Always one of the main parts of me doing my makeup and glowing up in general is my brows. So on my lips, I literally just classic Morphe Love Bite lip liner and the Doll Beauty C'est La Vie lipstick. I love this, and I'm gonna try out the new NARS lip oil tint. My lips are actually like a little bit dry, so I'm just gonna cut this on the top so I get that glossy effect, but it's actually like super nourishing. I'm gonna go ahead and spray and set it all in place. Whew, take these clips out. I'm gonna take you into like the more natural light and show you the finished look. So you guys, this is the finished makeup look. I'm obsessed with these lashes. I'll leave kind of like the key makeup bits that I called out in the description bar down below, but like I said, this is basically the kind of all matte Instagram look that I've been loving, and I just feel like 1, it suits everyone, 2, it's just my favorite look in general. And since we're doing an ultimate glow up, I wanted to do a look that I love and I know you guys love as well. That is every part of this glow up complete. We had tan, we had hair, we had makeup. I really feel like this was, I don't know, this has made me feel a little bit better. It was well needed. I had like a well-deserved break from all things beauty last week, taking my extensions out, scrubbing off my tan. But I know like people might be like, who are you dressing up for? Who are you getting glam for? Me, bitch. It makes me feel so good, so happy, and I love sharing my favorite products with you. So I really hope you enjoyed the kind of like the concept of this video and had some fun and can get your like quarantine glow up routine ready for when we can actually go out and you've got all stages ready to go. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to make use of that UTAN discount code and check out their products. I've left that all in the description bar, as well as anything else that I have mentioned in this video as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.